welcome to Learning 101. Today we're going to talk about expanded notation. What is expanded notation? Well, expanded notation or expanded form is a way of writing numbers to see the mathematical value of individual digits. In other words, it's expanding the number so that we could see the value of each digit in the number. Let's expand a number to see the value each digit has. Look at the number 5,341,689. How many digits does this number have? 7. We can draw up a place value chart with 7 columns. You write ones to millions from right to left, or millions to ones from left to right. So we have from right to left, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions. Now let's look at the first digit on the left, 5. The digit 5 in the number represents 5 million. So in the first row under the heading, we write 5 in the millions column and 0 in the rest of the columns because we're only focusing on one digit at a time. Let's go to the second digit, 3. The digit 3 represents hundreds of thousands. So in the second row, we write 3 in the hundreds of thousands column and 0 in the rest of the columns because we're only focusing on one digit at a time. Let's go to the third digit, 4. The digit 4 is in the tens of thousands place. So we write 4 in the third row under tens of thousands and 0 in the rest of the columns because we're only focusing on one digit at a time. Let's look at the fourth digit, 1. The digit 1 is in the thousands place. So we write 1 in the thousands column in the fourth row and 0 in the rest of the columns because we're only focusing on one digit at a time. Let's look at the fifth digit, 6. The digit 6 is in the hundreds place, so we write in the fifth row in the hundreds column 6 and 0 in the rest of the columns. Let's look at the sixth digit, 8. The digit 8 is in the tens place, so we write in the sixth row in the tens column 8 and 0 in the rest of the column. Let's look at the last digit, 9. The digit 9 is in the ones place, so we write in the seventh row under the heading under the ones column 9, and since there are no more rows going to the right, we leave it as that. So when we're expanding the number 5,341,689, we write 5 million plus 300,000 plus 40,000 plus 1,000 plus 600 plus 80 plus 9. Let's look at another number, 9,305,160. This number also has 7 digits from ones to millions. So we can draw up our columns with millions to ones from left to right or ones to millions from right to left. Let's look at the first digit on the left, 9. The digit 9 is in the millions place. So we write in the first row under the heading in the millions column 9 and 0 in the rest of the columns because we're only focusing on one digit at a time. Let's look at the second digit, 3. The digit 3 is in the hundreds of thousands place. So we write in the second row under the heading in the hundreds of thousands column 3 and 0 in the rest of the columns because we're only focusing on one digit at a time. Let's look at the third digit, 0. Now since 0 holds no value in the tens of thousands place, we don't need to write that in the row. So let's go to the next digit, the fourth digit, which is 5. The digit 5 is in the thousands place. So we write in the third row under the heading, in the thousands column, 5 and 0 in the rest of the columns. Let's look at the fifth digit, 1. The digit 1 is in the hundreds place. So we write in the fourth row under the heading, in the hundreds column, 1 and 0 in the rest of the columns. Let's look at the sixth digit, 6. The digit 6 is in the tens place. So we write in the fifth row under the heading, in the tens column, 6 and 0 in the rest of the column. Let's look at the last digit, 0. And again, since 0 holds no value in the ones place, we don't need to write that in the next row. So if we add all of them in the rows together, we will get 9,305,160. So to expand the number, we will get 9 million plus 300,000 plus 5,000 plus 100 plus 60. Now let's expand the number with a decimal point. If you look at the place value chart, you'll see that a red line separates the ones from the tenths. The red line there represents the decimal point. So after the ones going to the right, we have tenths, hundredths, and so on. Let's look at a number, 12,340.97. Let's start with the first digit on the left, 1. The digit 1 represents tens of thousands. So we write in the first row under the heading, in the tens of thousands column, 1 and 0 in the rest of the columns because we're only focusing on one digit at a time. Let's look at the second digit, 2. The digit 2 represents thousands. So we write in the second row, in the thousands column, 2 and 0 in the rest of the columns because we're only focusing on one digit at a time. Let's look at the third digit, 3. The digit 3 is in the hundreds place. So we write in the third row, in the hundreds column, 3 and 0 in the rest of the columns. Let's look at the fourth digit, 4. The digit 4 is in the tens place. So we write in the fourth row, in the tens column, 4 and 0 in the rest of the columns. Let's look at the fifth digit, 0. And since 0 holds no value in the ones column, we don't need to write that in the next row. So let's move on to the next digit. Let's look at the sixth digit, 9. The digit 9 comes after the decimal point. So we write in the fifth row, in the 10th column, 9 and 0 in the rest of the columns. Let's look at the seventh digit, 7. Since 7 is in the hundredth place, we need to put a number after the decimal point in the tenths column before we place 7 in the hundredths place. So we put 0 in the 10th place and 7 in the hundredths place. So to expand the number, we write 10,000 plus 2,000 plus 300 plus 40 plus 0.9 plus 0.07. Now let's move on to place value and face value. The place value of a number is the position the digit holds in the number. For example, we have the number 1,539. What is the place value of the digit 5 in the number? For us to know what position the 5 holds in the number, We can draw up our place value chart, and starting from right to left, we can write above the number ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. As we can see there, the digit 5 is in the hundreds column. So 5 represents hundreds, or 500. Now that we've finished place value, let's look at face value. The face value of a number is the digit itself within the number. For example, we have the number 1539. What is the face value of the digit in the tens column? Or, what is the face value of the 3 in the number? For us to know what's the face value of a digit in a number, it's already there. The face value of the digit in the tens column, or the face value of the 3 in the number, is 3. In other words, the face value of a digit in a number is the digit itself. So 3 is the face value. Here are some exercises you can do to practice expanded notation. Can you expand the numbers? Here are some exercises that you can do to find place value and face value of digits in a number. Can you find a place value and face value of the digits underlined? If you've done all of them and got them correct, good job! Don't forget to subscribe for new notifications, leave a like, and comment in the comment section below. Thanks for watching! See you next time.